Sup nerds, it's Mother Goose 27 and welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about a video game series that I really loved when I was younger, but when the second game came out I just couldn't afford it, and I just kept kind of saying, I'll play it eventually, I'll play it eventually, I'll play it eventually. And then it finally came out on Game Pass and I downloaded it. I played a match and then deleted it. And then I repeated that about 3 times before I finally actually got into the game. So I finally played Injustice 2. As always, there's going to be time codes in the description below if you want to jump around this video. Honestly, today I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to talk about what I didn't like first, then I'm going to talk about what I did like, and then I will give my final thoughts. I'm gonna be just completely honest. I thought this game was okay. There are definitely things I liked, and I will talk about that in a minute, but at its best, really the only thing this game did was make me feel nostalgic and make me want to play the first one. Let's start out by talking about the story. I was super intrigued by the story. The opening scene where Brainiac is destroying Krypton really had me interested in the game, and then you see Supergirl and you find out about how Black Adam and Wonder Woman saved her and how they've been lying to her and how they're basically just training her to go save Superman. Super interesting. And I really enjoyed the first mission as Batman, the kind of prequel before the events of the first game. But then by chapter 4, I was just kind of like, oh gosh, when is this gonna be over? I just want to be through with it. And then I looked up how many chapters were, and I was only a third of the way through the game. And it just felt like it was dragging on, and I just had no desire to really keep playing. I feel like its story didn't have as much of a pull as the first game did, and I may go back and beat it. I may not. Honestly, at this point, I don't really have a desire to, if I'm being completely honest. Something I thought I'd really love was the ability to completely customize your costume, which on paper is a great idea. And I know a lot of players have really enjoyed it, but to me, it just felt like more of a chore than anything. Like, especially through playing the campaign and unlocking loot boxes, which I'll talk about in a minute, I unlocked a lot of gear that my characters couldn't even use because it was too high of a level. It then again just felt like a chore, like, now if I want to use this certain item, I just have to go grind out this certain character so I can use it. Which a lot of games do, which can be frustrating. Some games it works better than others, but overall I just really didn't enjoy it in this game, and again, it just felt like a chore instead of something I would enjoy doing, especially saying that the gear has stats. So you're wanting to get better gear so you can upgrade your character, make them stronger, faster, have more health, blah blah, instead of just being cosmetic like it was in the first game. Again, just made it all feel like a chore instead of something I enjoy doing. Last thing I want to talk about is the loot boxes. I'm sorry, but I've got this on Game Pass, so okay, whatever. But there are people who paid actual money for this game. They shouldn't have microtransactions like this. And I get it, it's the world we live in now, but I just think it's a really crummy business practice. I did enjoy how easy, though, it was to unlock loot boxes within the game. That was kind of the one bright side of it, but still, loot boxes are just a bad practice overall. Okay, let's talk about some of the things I did enjoy. The gameplay, and this is what really matters in my opinion, the gameplay. It was genuinely fun. It really felt like the first game, which I really appreciated. Like, my main was Nightwing, but, you know, he kind of got... But my second was probably Green Arrow in the first game, and I've been playing Green Arrow a lot in the second game, and they feel so similar to play, and I love that. That made me really happy, and that's the main reason I put so much time into the actual game. Again, with the gear system and the story that just kind of felt it wasn't enough to just keep me playing. The graphics It had a really, really nice graphics upgrade. It looks absolutely fantastic. I went and I looked at the first game a little bit and I was like, okay, yes, I can see a really big difference here. And I appreciate that. That's really about it. Stuff that I enjoyed. I will now give my final thoughts. Playtime. I'm gonna just be completely honest. I haven't really looked it up, but I'm gonna guess 2 to 3 hours. I just overall didn't really enjoy playing it as much as I wished I had, but I may try some more. We'll see. The multiverse mode, where you could kind of fight multiple enemies and unlock things, was interesting. I played it once, so I liked it, but not enough to keep playing it. That's why I'm kind of putting it here in the final thoughts area and not in the dislike or liked sections. It was okay. It was fun, but I just didn't have the urge to ever play it again after I played it. If I had to give this game a rating, a crisp 5 out of 10, middle of the pack. And you guys may completely disagree with me. That is totally fine. Let me know in the comments below, but I just didn't think it was that fun. There were definitely things I liked, but it just, as I said, felt like a chore. It just felt like I had to grind through to get to the fun part, and I just really didn't enjoy that. Anyway, that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to join the flock. And let me know what you thought in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And let's talk about it. And I will see you in the next one. Mother Goose out.